everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So you obviously read the title. I have the 5 new red lipsticks from Charlotte Tilbury in her Matte Revolution formula. It is the Charlotte's Hollywood Beauty Icon lipsticks. There's an extension of 5 new pinks and 5 new reds. So this video is covering all the red lipsticks. So I'm very excited about this. Now, I will tell you the thing I am most excited about this is the packaging. So you see the package right here. This is the packaging. So you have, it is the typical Charlotte Tilbury packaging, which is usually like this really pretty rose gold. So the pink ones are pink, the red ones are red. So I love this because now when I know I'm looking for a red lipstick, I can just pick this out and I know in my bag that, you know, that one of these is going to be the red. And I just love that. I love that the pinks, they have that. It also just helps because Charlotte Tilbury has such a large extension of her lipsticks. Many of them have this rose gold packaging, whether it's the Kissing Formula or the Matte Revolution. So there's different colors, definitely helps. It's one of the reasons why I like the hot lips, because they have certain, you know, different packaging. So anyway, that's really helpful. Now, if you're new to my channel, you probably don't know this, but if you've watched my channel at all, I have talked about before that I'm not a big red lipstick person. So I tend to go the Pillow Talk route, the nude pinks. Those are my, you know, go-tos. However, I have been known to wear a red from time to time. It's just that it's not that I don't think red looks good on me. It's just I don't necessarily like myself with red lipstick. So I think that's the difference. And then also what's really important is that you have to know which red is right for you. What red might look good on that person may not look good on you. And it's just like with Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk, I love Pillow Talk. I think it looks great on me. I could be wrong, but I think it does. But I've heard people say, I like the shade, but I don't like it how it looks on me. And a lot of that has to do with just your undertone. So Charlotte Tilbury does have an app. I talked about this in the last video. She does have a pro shade matching tool on her app and on her website. And I use it on the app and you can tweak it a little bit. You can go back. I did one for the pink and then I went back and did one for the red to get specifically which shades was she going to recommend for the red are going to be my favorite. So the top 3 were Mark of a Kiss was number 1. Number 2 was Fame Flame. And then number 3 was Hollywood Vixen. So I'm going to end with those. So I'm going to go in a different order. With the pinks, I will say the pinks, the top 2 were nailed. I mean, they were nailed. So we're going to see. I have not swatched these. I have not tried them, but I am very anxious to try these. You know, obviously I love Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. The Matte Revolution is by far my favorite lipstick formula of anything. So it's my favorite Charlotte Tilbury formula, but it's also my favorite lipstick formula of all time. So very excited for this extension. Also, these were gifted to me. This is not a sponsored video, but these were gifted to me just as an FYI. So let's go ahead and talk about the shades. Okay, so let's talk about the shades. So the first one is the Cinematic Red, which is a cherry red. Then we have Pizzazz, a blue red. Hollywood Vixen, a bright red. Fame Flame, red hot chili red. And then Mark of a Kiss, which is a muted red. So Mark of a Kiss does have a coordinating lip liner that just came out. They did extend the Lip Cheat lip liner range with 5 new shades. I did a separate video for these, so these are up here. And Mark of a Kiss is one of them. So Mark of a Kiss does have its own liner. When I go over each shade, I'm going to let you know which liners from Charlotte Tilbury they recommend, whether you have a, you know, medium or dark to deep skin tone, or if you have a fair to medium skin tone. Usually sometimes it's the same, but usually it's different. So, but these are the 5 new lip liners. They're great. I love the Lip Cheat formula. It is my favorite. So, but Mark of the Kiss does. And then they have a Red Carpet Red that doesn't have a coordinating lip color that I don't think it does have a coordinating lipstick at all, but definitely not of the new range. But those are the 5 new shades. And we're going to start with Cinematic Red. And just like in my other videos, I'm going to try them on and see how they look. And then we'll see at the end, you know, how was the app? How was the tool? Did you know, are my choices her choices? Let's see. Okay, so here is Cinematic Red. And again, this is a cherry red. So let's see how I like it. Okay, so this is Red Carpet Red. Now this was, I think, the fourth one. It actually did recommend 4 of the 5, which I thought was funny, but I like this. Am I gonna wear this to work? No, but I kind of like it. So yeah, now I did try and wear, knowing that I was doing these videos today, I did, you know, just wear nude. I used the Iconic Nudes Easy Eye palette to kind of just do a very simple eye look, no mattes, no shimmers, but you know, so that I didn't look ridiculous with red lipstick. But I don't know, I'm surprised how much I like this one. So this is the Cinematic Red, which is the Cherry Red. I also forgot to mention about the lip cheat. So this one, Savage Rose for tan to deep skin tones, and then the Red Carpet Red lip cheat for fair to medium skin tones. So again, this is Cinematic Red. Okay, next up is Pizzazz, and this is described as a blue red, and then it pairs well with Savage Rose for tan to deep skin tones, or Kiss and Tell lip cheat for fair to medium skin tones. So this was the one that it did not recommend. So it recommend 4 of the 5. This was the one it didn't recommend. So I'm kind of curious how I'm gonna like it. Okay, and this is Pizzazz. Again, this is a blue red, and it's definitely not my favorite, but I don't hate it. Like, there's just, when I put a red sometimes and I'm like, no. But it's not my first choice, but I don't hate it. I actually think it looks pretty good. So, yeah. So this is Pizzazz. Okay, next up is Hollywood Vixen. This is described as a bright red, and it pairs perfectly with Savage Rose for tan to deep skin tones and Red Carpet Red for the fair to medium skin tones. So this is the one that I think I'm going to like the least if my first impressions, even though this was 3rd on the list from Charlotte Tilbury on the Pro Shade Match tool. But I don't know, let's see it. I could be surprised. Okay, so this is Hollywood Vixen, the bright red. So I will say this name is perfect because I do think this is like a Hollywood Vixen. Of the 3 so far, this is definitely my least favorite, just because I don't really like bright red lipsticks. So this is definitely my least favorite of the 3 that I've tried so far. So it was the 3rd that was recommended to me, but I also think that's personal preference. So even though that Pro Shade Match tool will give you, you know, the suggestions, you also know what you like. Like, just because something's recommended to you and it may look good on you, but you don't like it on yourself. So that's what I would also say regarding the Pro Shade Match tool. It's an AI tool. It's helpful, but it's also not, you know, you have your personal preference, and no AI tool is going to be able to tell you that. But this is Hollywood Vixen. So if you like a bright red, this one might be for you. Okay, moving on, we have Fame Flame. This is described as a red hot chili red, and it says it pairs perfectly with Hollywood Honey for tan to deep skin tones, and then Mark of a Kiss for fair and medium skin tones. This was the 2nd choice for our 2nd suggestion from the Charlotte Tilbury tool. Let's see. Okay, and this is Fame Flame, and this is again a red hot chili red. This was the number 2 on the suggestion. This one is not necessarily, you know, I would say I think I like Cinematic Red more than this one, and that was like number 4. So again, a lot of it's going to be personal preference, you know. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks fine. It's definitely more of an orangey red, but you know, you know what you like, right? So, but I do, you know, this is pretty. If you like an orangey red, or you think that, you know, that's your color, this is Fame Flame. Okay, and now finally we have the last one, which is Mark of a Kiss. This is called a muted red, and it says it pairs perfectly with Hollywood Honey for tan to deep skin tones, and then Mark of a Kiss for fair to medium. So this is the one that has a matching lip liner. So this is the one I'm most excited about. This is the one, when I was looking at the 5, I was like, that's the one I'm gonna get before they were sent to me. If I were to pick, this was the one. When I did the Pro Match tool, this is the one that was suggested by the Pro Match tool. So I have a lot of high expectations for this one. You can tell I have not tried it, but this is the one I think I'm going to like the most. I could be wrong, but let's see. Okay, so this is a Mark of a Kiss. And yes, this is my favorite. This is by far my favorite. I think, you know, I also, when I go back and I watch the videos, sometimes I change my mind. I think I'm going to continue to like this one. I think this is to me, a very wearable red. Now, I think I liked Cinematic Red the second. I think, you know, that might be the second favorite for me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this is definitely my favorite. I'm not surprised. This was the one that I kind of geared towards, and this was the one that was recommended to me by the shade match tool on the Charlotte Tilbury app. So Mark of a Kiss, and this one also does have a matching lip liner. Okay, so that is all 5 of the brand new Charlotte's Hollywood Beauty Icon lipsticks in red in the Matte Revolution formula. So let me know below which one was your favorite. Which one would you be picking up if you had to pick? Obviously, you know, I think with red lipstick, you know, with nudes, I think you probably, you know, we probably only need one, but it's nice to have a couple. I think with a red lipstick, you get one really good red lipstick that works for you, because it's, you know, for me, it's not something that you're going to wear every day, unless like you're Gwen Stefani. But, you know, I think that these are all wearable reds. And that's one of the things I like about these, is these are all wearable reds. And there's probably one for every person, right? So if I were to pick one, it would be Mark of a Kiss. I think that is the one that I'm gearing towards, though I do like Cinematic Red a lot more than I expected. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do the swatches. Okay, so we're gonna start with Cinematic Red. Next up is Pizzazz. This is Hollywood VIXEN, Fame Flame, and then finally Mark of a Kiss. So these are the 5 new red lipstick shades. You can see that these 2 are definitely warm. These are deeper. So, you know, I think they're gorgeous. Definitely a little bit of difference between all 5. You know, you don't need all 5. You just need one good red lipstick, and use the AI tool to pick which shade works for you. Okay, so there you have it. Those are the swatches, and I have tried on all 5 of the brand new Hollywood Beauty Icons lipsticks, the new extension in Charlotte Tilbury's line. These are $35, and I believe these are not limited edition, that these are part of the existing and just an extension of the existing lipstick line. I do not think, you know, and even with limited edition, there's usually not like a rush to get anything, because usually they're around for a while, but I don't think these are going to be limited edition. And like I mentioned, with, you know, a red lipstick, I think, you know, you just need to pick out one of them, right? One that's going to suit you. Use the AI tool. I will say Mark of a Kiss, I'm pretty sure is going to be my favorite, and that was the one that was suggested for me by the AI tool. But also, you know you, right? You know what you like. I know what I like. So you know what looks good on you, and you also know what you like, you know, what colors look, you know, that you like on yourself. So that's what I would say too. Like, you know, use the AI tool to help you, but then also go with your gut. And then obviously if you can, you know, swatch these in store, that would be helpful as well. But I do recommend these, and I love the Matte Revolution formula. It's the most comfortable matte formula. It's very comfortable and it lasts. So it's fantastic. So anyway, let me know in the comments below if you're picking one up, which one was your favorite on me, which one would be your favorite for yourself. Leave it in the comments below. And with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That's why you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.